Hey guys, Stealth here. Stellaris episode 12. Now, I gotta say, I don't really have too much room to expand anymore, except towards the east of the Disc Cartel. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on this episode. Getting more terrain, getting more space, and hopefully colonizing more planets. Although the planets that are here are not that colonizable, because I simply don't have the science to go after tropical worlds yet. So, setting up science outposts or Chryssalid frontier outposts is going to be the name of the game in this one.
Complete.
Got a bit more research done. Oh, I can finally build battleships. That is going to take me quite the investment in my spaceport, but if I can get it to work, that is one hell of a powerful warship. Let's give that thing antimatter missiles while I'm at it. I have 2 more science ships, and I believe I've surveyed every star that's in here, except for the southern regions. So let's make work of surveying those. Not surveyed. That one has been surveyed, apparently. You're gonna go to Cater or Coder next. Oh, you're in flight, I suppose. Yep. For some reason you cannot give ships orders if they are in FTL mode. Got a void cloud there. Not surveyed. My construction ship in Carenza. Where is that again? Ah, you're building a frontier outpost there as well. Okay, perfect. I completely forgot about that outpost. Anyway, let's see how long it's going to take me to integrate the or what was it? The Disc Cartel. Where are they? Here we go. 114 months, so a little under 10 years, and then these guys are all mine. It's probably gonna make my empire a lot more capable at research, considering all the facilities that they have.
Science ship under attack.
Shit. Science ship's being attacked. Move here. Get out of the way. Before they blow you up. Get out. Shit, he got killed off.
Ship under attack.
Oh well, and the other one is also getting shot at. Get out. Time to get the Navy cluster over here and start wiping these things out. Because we cannot have our science ships getting shot at. Get fixed up. Go aggressive.
Hostile fleet.
Clear out that sector. You and you. Oh, and there's a third one. Okay, let's start saving up for an upgrade to the spaceport, because at level 6 I can start building the battleship. But I need 1,000 minerals to do it.
Fleet engaged. Situation log.
Now let's see if I can trade with any of my contacts. The ones who are, let's say, most friendly to me. Which is just about no one. So, not too much trading going on there. Maybe the DIS, but I really doubt it. Communicate. Trade deal. Minerals. No, energy credits. I want to give you an instant boost of about, I don't know, 700 energy crystals. Or 700 energy credits. And you're gonna get me not in a million years. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Second Navy cluster is clearing out these aliens.
Situation log updated.
That's them done. Ship in Carenza is done. Gonna wait just a little bit so I can start building that upgrade to the spaceport, because that will take quite a while. 480 seconds. Correction. 180 seconds, so that's 3 minutes.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Almost.
Situation log updated.
There we go. Spaceport level 6. Now I gotta make sure that that thing never gets destroyed, because they are just far too expensive to upgrade all over again. So let's not have that happen.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Those aliens are being engaged. Or rather getting wiped out at this rate. Science ship getting repaired. 60%.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
They really didn't stand a chance. They didn't even penetrate the shields in this fleet. I didn't even lose a single hit point. That's good. Now there's supposedly another void cloud over there, so let's clear those out. And then I want you to fly in here with the science ship and start analyzing debris. And the same over there. Because this will help me with the research. And now it's time to start investing more into the stations here. Let's get the research stations going first. Over here, I might be able to get another... No, I got all the mining stations that I need. These are too expensive to build mining stations in for now.
Construction complete.
Our mineral income is pretty bad at only 52 per month. Start moving here anyway. Considering that the science ship... Oh, it just... Never mind, it just passed by Krakow, so I don't have the time to start researching there. Okay. Go for minerals first. And finally go for the energy credits. Although I really don't need those, but I just like having sectors completed like that. As for my sectors... They're already donating the maximum amount, so I cannot force them to give up anything else. Alright, looks like the construction ship is done. These guys have supposedly either wiped out the fleet or someone else did that for me. Still though, I would really love to colonize a sector here. This is a tropical world.
Incoming transmission.
Oh yeah? You want star charts? Okay, we can do that. I'm wondering how this new empire is doing. The Unbidden. This is the guys who came through some sort of portal. And it seems that they are rapidly expanding their space. So that could be a real issue if those guys show up on my doorstep sometime. Time to integrate. There's the Unbidden. Can I even communicate? Not really. These just big hunters. They seem to be hunting big game as well, considering the fact that they're going after everything in the surrounding sectors there. They're probably going after the Imperial Sucket States. The Israeli Assembly is going to be next. Scientist died. Oh, this is a scientist aboard a science ship. Let's hire a new one. Anomaly discovery chance, go for that. Can I upgrade the fleet? Yeah, for another 150 crystals.
Debris analyzed.
What did that get me? Very, very little, really. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to really get a lot of that stuff, but guess not. Maximum speed. Now let's see who else I can invade sooner or later. How about these guys? You are rivals with them. You are inferior. Your fleet power is pathetic.
Debris analyzed.
I think it's time to start paying these guys a visit. In Asterion.
Research complete.
Research complete. Antimatter missiles. Next up, nuclear missiles, a tier 1 weapon. Crystal infused plating. A lot more hit points for the ships. Crystal forged plating. That's better. It's also more expensive. Well, get to work on that and we'll see when it's done. These guys. It seems like it's some sort of separation from the Tal Accord Dominion here. These are again inferior. Interesting. Let's pay them a visit. Alliance inviting. Or invitation, okay. The righteous axis. How many nations or worlds are working together with that? Just 2. The most powerful one seems to be the galactic axis. Where are you guys exactly? You guys are taking up a lot of space. Literally. That could be problematic later on. Alright, work on that last mineral station. And then work on these. What, it's outside of my space? Really? Great. Assign ship. Survey that system. Survey, survey, and survey. Just keep him busy. Okay. How are these guys? Again, inferior. Let's make sure I pick the war with the right party. Rivals, at war. Okay, declare war. I want you...
System survey complete.
...to become a vassal. War declaration at last. Well, it's gonna be your last, not mine. Where's the Navy cluster? Here. Priority target, Starbase. They have 2? Okay. That's new. I haven't seen nations with 2 starbases so far.
System survey complete. Hostile
Let's,
fleet engaged.
before we go on, design a battleship. Let's make this thing a very heavy-hitting ship. It's gonna get 2 large slots. It's gonna get... That's a hangar slot, if I'm not mistaken. A couple more large slots with a singularity core. And then a couple of medium slots. As for the weaponry, go for antimatter missiles. 56 damage per second. Purely done by antimatter missiles. Now the antimatter missiles penetrate the armor, I believe. 956, 799. Or I could use the X-ray laser, 1050. That's actually more. Okay. 62.95. Autocomplete the rest of the ship. Heavily shielded, medium on the armor. And what's that? Ship mounted nanobot cloud. Defensive aurora. Monthly hull regen plus 5%. Shield dampener. Effect on hostile ships, less shield hit points. Or subspace snare. Make sure that they don't escape. I'm gonna go for this one. And this is gonna be the, let's call it the Iowa class battleship. Does not have enough power. Autocomplete. There. Wait, what? Why can I not use that? Minus 200. I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of the shields to get another one of those antimatter reactors in. Medium? No. Wow. Okay, let's first make sure we have enough power here. Antimatter reactor, large, large, small deflector, and let's just go for regenerative hull tissue. Yes, override it. Okay. It's going to be expensive. So expensive that I cannot even buy it, considering these things cost me 1,600 credits.
Situation.
My spaceport is down.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Corvette's
Situation
down.
updated.
We're even losing health points. Very, very slightly. Oh, here's my allies now. This flotilla is
Situation
joining
log
in.
updated.
Okay, did not lose a single ship there. Let's get the transport fleet over here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Whoa.
Situation
This
log
flotilla is
updated.
apparently coming in with all ships separately. For some reason. Alright. It's getting a bit busy here, guys. This has a population of 6, this has a population of 14. I want you to take care of the fortifications on this planet. Maximum. Scientist has leveled up. What do they have here? 1 army and a bit of fortifications. Okay, land the armies there. They're about to land. And here we go. That Dis fleet is just huge. I've got to help out here because these fortifications are not helping. They are still providing... how much? 76% damage decrease. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing as much damage as I usually do.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, that's one. 75. Almost done. Oh, we got another ship coming in. Are you sure about that? Okay, these guys, they are pretty much healed up already. Yep. Forced to end this conflict. Thank
System
you.
survey complete.
You're a new vassal state now. Now, these guys, they are allied with the United Puzjok Worlds. Who are you? And where are you? You're all the way over there. Do you have any other allies? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. And these? Were you controlled by? The Aquar Inferior. Looks like they don't really have anyone protecting them. Let's change that. Although I'm not sure protection would be the right word. Go for Aquar. We do not have border access. No, that's kind of the point. We don't have border access yet. That's about to change. Let's make sure these construction ships are still busy. Mining stations, please. Siluria is done. Damn, still no mining stations. And apparently they're starting to build yet another base here with their superior fleet strength. There's the Dis Cartel fleet coming in again.
Research complete.
Wow, that Dis fleet is huge. Look at that. Actually, it's the different is the Bilnok fleet. Interesting. Yeah, we're not interested in those little mining stations. Are we getting close to integrating these guys yet? I want to get full control of those fleets. Dis Cartel, 50 months, about 4 years.
Incoming transmission.
Trade offer, let me guess, you want star charts. Sure. Oh, I just I just gave them my star charts. Oh well. Oh, they have an actual fleet. 5 destroyers and a bunch of corvettes. Hold your position.
Evading hostile fleet.
No, we're not going to evade. We're going to wait for my allies. If we're going to blow them up, we're at least going to do it in fashion, with the whole fleet there. Now, what would be another interesting station or interesting world to build a frontier outpost at? How about that one? Or there. You're almost done in that sector.
Construction complete.
Yep, my battleship is done. There it is. 986 military power all by itself. And of course that thing should be on the front lines, but that's not where it is right now. We good? Okay. Let's separate that ship from the fleet. Is that disband or... No. Stop,
Hostile
merge,
fleet engaged.
move.
System survey complete.
Split the fleet. To get the battleship out of the fleet.
Situation log
Damn,
updated.
never mind.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Those poor guys don't stand a chance. Where was the debris? 'Cause there was still debris, right? An Asterian. Yep, you surrendered. Okay. Okay, fly over there. So yet another vassal here. Got a lot of vassals by now. How about these guys?
Construction complete.
Allied. Member of the Concord. Their tech level is superior, but everything else, not so much. How about these guys? Equivalent fleet power. Fleet power inferior. Tech level inferior. Okay. So I could just continue my conquering of these worlds. And just keep pushing. Why not? Because by then, I have my own Chryssalid space, I have the Discartel. I'm about to take over the Bilnock regime, or I have them as a vassal. I got these guys under my control.
Research complete.
I got these guys. Not bad. Yeah, let's unlock tropical worlds. Because there are quite a few of those. Ocean worlds. Science ship. And we need to start working on debris analysis here. And the last one. It seems like this is part of their space, but I think they may have been part of the Tal Akor administration at some point and then had some sort of falling out. Superior. Great. That takes up a huge amount of space. They are allied with the Istran Dominion. Where exactly are you? Over to the other side of the galaxy. That's unusual. I prefer to keep my allies close, not the other side of the galaxy. Look at the unbidden go. Bloody hell. At that speed, they're going to start to overwhelm my worlds pretty soon. Get me another battleship. Let's see, I believe we have the capacity to turn one of those battleships into a sort of aircraft carrier. This one has a hangar section.
Debris analyzed.
This one has a separate 2 hangar sections, and this one cannot have a hangar section. Okay, we're going to turn it into a medium weapon slot then. What can we enter there? Amoeba, doing 20 damage per second, or 13. You, and you. That's already 62 per second. We haven't even added the weapons yet. Maximum damage, 739, plus 100% shield damage. That's useful. We're going to be on the bow of the ship. This does 155. That's armor penetration. That's pretty much the second tier damage. Once you have the shields down, you can go for the armor.
Debris analyzed.
And let's go for some more armor penetration. And finally, finish it off with the antimatter missiles. Bloody hell. 87 damage per second. These are some costly warships. And you are not going anywhere, of course. I'm going to go fully offensive. 96 firepower. Got nothing else in the sense of research. Or the sense of tech. Autocomplete. For some reason it does not like that thing. But I do find it a very useful technology to have. There. I have to sacrifice a bit of shielding, but I got a very, very powerful warship here. Let's call this the Texas class. They're even more expensive at 1700. We're losing energy credits. We are? I got plenty of power plants that I can upgrade. How long until the integration of the DIS? All the way down here. 23 months. We're almost there. I want this fleet to join up in Akkur. Because we're gonna start making our way into the tech, what is it? The Tal Akkur administration space.
Analyzed.
Very little results from that debris there. Power plants. Losing quite a few now. I think ship maintenance is getting a bit expensive. Unsurprisingly, with all those battleships moving about. Because this... Oh, really? Great, the one battleship that I want to have over there is not actually moving. Okay, first Navy cluster, stay here. Fourth Navy cluster. I want you to start heading into this sector. Actually, just go all the way over to Akkur. It's going to take a while to get there, though. Siluria, this has been built, that's been built. Still cannot use anything over there. That's Discartel space. Still quite a few stars down here that we haven't explored. Survey that one first. Next. 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 Minus 14. Wow. How expensive are these battleships to maintain? Because I just built another Iowa class. They take 8 energy credits per month. Yeah, unsurprising. They're huge ships. There, that's one of the battleships. I want you guys to join up. And here's the next section of the fleet. Minus 16. Luckily I have a very large supply, so I can keep up with this for a while. Can we build... No. Okay. Let's start working on the colony ship. That one. If we see any of those planets being useful, we can definitely start working on colonizing them. I forgot what kind of planets we prefer. This is an arid world. Supporting fleet is moving up, but it's going to take them a while to get there. Declare what? We cannot declare... Oh, correction, that's the wrong... No, is it the wrong one? This is the Kur administration. Hang on. Yeah, I can declare war on you. You are inferior for now. So let's turn that into an advantage. Here we go. You have 102 strength there. No there. So where is their firepower concentrated?
Construction complete.
Alright, surface construction queue has been completed. Let's add a few more upgrades to the power plants. I'm still losing energy
System
credits.
survey complete. Anomaly found.
Alright, go to work on that. Getting ready to move out with a very little bit of support, but here
Hostile fleet
comes my
engaged.
other fleet. We just
Situation
lost a
log
scientist.
updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
And we're working on particle research. Recruits. And of course no one has the capability to work on that stuff. Great. Okay. You're hired.
Situation log updated.
The transport fleet close. A towed asteroid. Someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit. Okay.
Situation log updated.
Wait, what? This whole space is already claimed? All of it? The Nahar Ancients. How did we never encounter these before? It's definitely not someone I want to pick a fight with. Look at that. They're dismissive even. This fallen empire considers us largely beneath their notice. Wow. Okay, so expanding that way is a big no-no. Not gonna get close. There's no route. Where are you? You're in Ophil. You're in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of their space. There's no way I can get out. Great. Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Small fleet from the VK admirals coming in. Let's give these guys an admiral. Oh, I cannot do that when they are already engaged. Okay. Lost a bit of firepower there. Okay, the disintegration is complete. But this means that I immediately have to start working on sectors, because look at that. Because I now have way too many sectors, or way too many planets under my direct control. I cannot use that. Okay. Look at that. The Chryssalid regime has expanded hugely. Planets. I want to manage the... Which sector is that? This one. Manage. I want to absorb all of the former disk space into this system. Whoops. Yep, you too. Up. Come on. There. Now I have still one planet under direct control. And now to give these guys a focus, because it's no longer just the sector of Chryssalid regime space, it's also the disk cartel. They're rich though. They got a lot of energy credits. And these have a huge amount of minerals. Okay, I want you to start working on minerals. Because my mineral supply is not doing very well.
Updated.
Also, I got unemployment probably. Missing in action. What? As for the fleet... There, I now have another huge supporting fleet. And that's why I'm so far going into debt. Because I simply cannot afford to keep all of these fleets moving. Yeah, it makes sense. Anyway, let's start working on the integration of yet another vassal. These guys up here. Integrate. 150 at 3 influence a month. So that should take him about... Let's see.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet detected.
Wait, what? All of these guys now have a positive opinion of me? Because I conquered someone. Tell me how that works. Let's see, these are the Great Shantari Dominion. There. It's going to take me 50 months. So, 4 years. I'm going to have to either... I don't want to disband any of these fleets, but running them all is way too expensive. On the other hand, I now have a fleet power that is so great that I might be able to take on any of the worlds that I see fit. Here we go. Fleet power is now inferior. What about these guys? Still overwhelming. Not someone I want to pick a fight with. And how about their allies? You're a vassal under the Valiant sovereignty? And you're allied with absolutely everyone. What? Oh, I was gonna say, this is... You're right, the Themlar Pact is a vassal under them. These guys, inferior, superior, not good, pathetic, and pathetic. Right, so I've basically taken over about maybe 15% of the galaxy so far. Let's see, I can have a look at that somewhere. Where was that again? There, victory. We have 24 out of 184 planets. Conquest victory, there's still 17 independent regimes left in the galaxy. Okay, well, looks like I got my work cut out for me for the next few episodes. Made good headway this episode by conquering all of this space and turning them into a... Or actually, all of that space and turning them into a vassal. These guys are about to be next. So, join me for the next one, as I'm going to be expanding even further, vassalizing and absorbing more guys, and expanding the Chryssalid regime even further. Hope you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for the next episode.